In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NHL games happening on October 27, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Capitals versus Dallas Stars. It's an interconference battle on the ice as a pair of teams, one looking to maintain momentum and one trying to get back on track, do battle in the Lone Star State. The Washington Capitals are on the road as they make the trip to face the Dallas Stars Thursday night. Washington comes in on the heels of a 6-3 road triumph over the Devils Monday night in their most recent contest. Dallas came up on the short end of a 3-1 decision on the road against Boston Tuesday night in their previous game. In the last 10 meetings between the teams have each won 5 times, with half of those contests being decided in overtime. The most recent meeting saw Dallas prevail 3-2 on the road on March 20, 2022. The Capitals come into this game with a 4-3-0 record overall, and they have won 2 games in a row. In the last game against the New Jersey Devils, the Capitals scored 6 goals, and that led to the victory. Garnet Hathaway and Nick Jensen scored 1 goal and 1 assist. Washington is averaging 3.57 goals per game, while their defense is giving up 3.43 goals per game. The offense is ranked 9th in the league, and they need to run up the score here. Dylan Strome has scored 1 goal and added another 5 assists. On the other side of this matchup is the Stars, who sit with a 4-2-1 record overall, but they have lost 2 games in a row. Against the Boston Bruins, the Stars only scored a goal, and they were defeated by 2 goals. The Stars are averaging 3.29 goals per game, while their defense is giving up 2.14 goals per game. The defense is ranked 2nd in the league, and that will need to be the strength here. In goal for the Stars is Jake Oettinger, and he sits with a 4-1-0 record and is giving up 1.41 goals per game. The Capitals are 1-4 in their last 5 road games. The over is 4-0 in the Capitals' last 4 games overall. The under is 5-1-2 in the Stars' last 8 games overall. The under is 4-0-1 in Stars' last 5 in the 4th game of a 4 6 days situation. The Stars started their season well, but a grueling road trip throughout the East Coast and Canada has slowed them down quite a lot, and even with a return home, it will take the Stars a moment to get their feet back under them, and with a high-octane offense like the Capitals possess, that may be all they need to put some pucks in the back of the net. Ultimately, both teams are dangerous in the spots they are in given the trends, with Dallas looking to bounce back from a loss and the Capitals being dominant when well-rested, so it's a hard one to call, but given results in recent times, Washington are ready to prove they belong among the elite in the Eastern Conference. This Stars defense is good, but when they struggle to defend, they don't have the offense to get the job done. In this game, the Stars are going to struggle to score against the Capitals, and that is going to be the difference here. Look for the Capitals to score at least 3 goals, and that will be enough to get the job done. So the Washington Capitals money line is our full game side pick. Washington comes into this game having seen the over hit in 5 of their 7 contests. That includes a 2-1 record in their road tilts this year. The Capitals have seen an average of 7 goals per game overall, and that number remains flat at 7 goals on the road this season. Dallas has seen the under post a 5-1-1 mark on the year. The Stars have seen the under go 1-0-1 in their 2 home games this season. Dallas has seen an average of 5.43 goals per game on the season, a number that increases slightly to 5.5 goals per game at home. That's mainly on the strength of the Stars' offense, as they've outscored the opposition 9-2 in their 2 home games. With Dallas trying to conserve energy and rely on Oettinger, this game winds up below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Vancouver Canucks versus Seattle Kraken. It's a battle of Pacific Division teams as a pair of geographical rivals take the ice in the Emerald City. The Vancouver Canucks are on the road as they make the trip to face the Seattle Kraken Thursday night. Vancouver comes in off a 3-2 home defeat at the hands of Carolina in their most recent contest Monday night. Seattle started off fast and rolled to a 5-1 home victory over Buffalo Tuesday night in their previous contest. The Canucks have won all 4 previous meetings between the teams, including a 5-2 home victory in the most recent matchup back on April 26, 2022. The Vancouver Canucks come into this game looking for their first win of the season after a 3-2 loss to Carolina dropped the Canucks to 0-5-2 on the year. Elias Pettersson has a team-high 7 points with 3 goals and 4 assists, while Bo Horvat has 6 points with 4 goals and Quinn Hughes has 5 points with a team-high 5 assists. JT Miller also has 5 points with 4 goals, while Brock Boeser, Tanner Pearson, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson each have 4 assists. Thatcher Demko's gone 0-5-1 with a 4.06 goals against average and a .872 save percentage, while Spencer Martin 0-1 with a 3.79 goals against average and a .879 save percentage so far this season in goal for Vancouver. The Seattle Kraken will hope to build some consistency after alternating wins and losses in each of their last 4 games after a 5-1 win over Buffalo last time out. Jared McCann and Andrei Burakovsky each have 6 points, with Burakovsky logging 3 goals and 4 assists, and McCann putting up 4 goals with 3 apples. Matty Beniers and Jadon Schwartz each have 6 points with 3 goals and 3 assists, while Vince Dunn has 5 points with 4 assists on the year. Martin Jones has gone 3-2-1 with a 3.31 goals against average and a .870 save percentage, while Philip Grubauer is 0-1 with a 3.77 goals against average and a .860 save percentage in goal for Seattle this season. The Canucks are 0-8 in their last 8 road games and 0-8 in their last 8 overall. The Kraken are 2-5 in their last 7 games, playing on 1 day's rest, and 21-45 in their last 66 overall. The over is 12-5-2 in Canucks last 19 overall. The over is 5-2 in Kraken last 7 versus Western Conference. The Canucks are 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. The over is 3-0-1 in the last 4 meetings. New year, new Kraken. Now a second-year organization, Seattle was swept by the Canucks in their 4 matchups last season. Vancouver is already in the throes of the worst start in team history, and the Kraken are coming on strong. They have 12 goals in their last 3 games, including 3 versus an elite Avalanche defense. The Canucks are a mess on the defensive end, banged up and seemingly directionless at times. I'm never running to the window to back the Seattle Kraken, especially in the favorite role, but it's just a sign of how bad the Vancouver Canucks are. The Canucks have shown no signs of life up to this point, and their defense is absolutely horrible. Only 3 teams are allowing more goals per game than the Canucks, and their power play killing percentage is easily the worst in the league. I can't get behind the Canucks in any shape or form. I'm looking for the Kraken to keep up their recent solid run of play as much as I expect the Canucks to again stumble on the road. So the Seattle Kraken money line is our full game side pick. Vancouver enters this game having seen the over post a 4-3 record in their 7 games this season. The Canucks have seen an average total of 6.86 goals per game on the season, and that number jumps to 7.4 goals per game on the road. That can be attributed to the fact that the Canucks are twice as prolific on the road offensively as they are at home on the season. Seattle comes in with the over having posted a 4-3 record in their games as well. The Kraken have an average total of 6.75 goals per game overall, a number that slips to 6.5 goals per game on home ice. Demko keeps Vancouver in it with solid goaltending, and their own offensive woes help hold this game below the number. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.